right, hyped to be joined by my good pal, Stefon Diggs.
Nice
What's going on, man?
What's up,
Always
good
good
to
see you.
Likewise.
We're going to play a little game of What's in the Cards. You're here with Gatorade. We'll talk about that in just a second, but what's in the cards? Here's how it works. Very simple game. I'm going to pull a card out. You're going to tell me if the next one is going to be higher or lower. If you get it right, you get to answer an easy question. If you get it hard, you get to answer, or if you get it wrong, you get to answer a hard question. Make sense?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right, cool. Here we go. First card. 9 of spades. You think it's going to be higher or lower the next one?
Because I already counted these cards.
Okay.
I'm going to go lower.
Okay, well, you didn't do a very good job of counting them
because y'all cheated.
I'm cheating. How do you cheat it? It's a 50-50 shot.
It's all right.
All right, it's a 10 of diamonds, so you got this first one wrong, so you get to ask. Gotta ask you a hard question, man.
I got a hard answer.
Why is the wide receiver position so loaded right now? You know me, I love to study receivers. That's my thing. So I feel like every year it's a new draft class that's coming in. Where does it start? Like, is it at the lower levels? What's going on? Why are there so many good receivers in the league right now?
I think somewhere down the line, through this past decade, there's been a handful of corners, but as we were growing up, I think it was so many admirable wide receivers. Like, as kids, we were inspired by a lot of wide receivers, and even some of us, like myself or like other guys, didn't start off playing wide receiver, but kind of took a liking to it. The older you got, the bigger you got, your size. So I think it's just a position to fall in love with. And as kids keep growing and they see those wide receivers get a lot of love, it's easy to like the position. You know what I'm saying? And I think they got a faster development too, because they're exposed to a lot, like with the internet, with social media. They're seeing a lot of things at a very young age that's translating to them in their older years.
Yeah, I mean, you're right. There's so many things online, whether it's clinics, it's watching guys running routes on YouTube.
100%.
Like, I mean, I didn't play the receiver position. I was a big old boy back in my day. So that's how I kind of learned about it and fell in love with it. I feel like kids are doing the same thing now.
100%. I just feel like they got an advantage. We didn't necessarily have that. Like, growing up, you didn't have a million videos to watch, but I remember distinctively clear memory of watching Ocho Cinco work out with 7 other receivers, and something that I watched continuously and I kind of mimicked and kind of carried on throughout my career. And that was in high school, college. So I can imagine nowadays kids got a million videos to watch, and it's not even just YouTube, it's Instagram.
Amazing. All right, next one. You think it's going to be higher or lower than that 10?
Low. Mom.
It's a 10 exactly. So you get an easy question for that one. Yeah. You get an easy question if it's a push.
I like to compete.
All right. Number 1, easy question. What's the question you're sick of being asked this time of year?
What question? That's a good question. I actually don't mind questions. There's no such thing as a bad question or the wrong question. So, I don't know.
Hey, if you don't have one.
Are you going to the Super Bowl? Obviously. I'm not going.
I'm tired of being asked that too.
They ask me, are you going to the Super Bowl? And I'm like, probably not. I'm going to sit this one out.
Fair enough.
Maybe in the future.
Yeah. Have you ever been to one?
No. Yeah. Do I plan on it?
At some point.
I hope so.
All right, higher or lower than that 10?
Low. Come on.
Yeah,
I need a new pair of shoes.
You got it right. All right, number 2, easy question. What was your favorite play from this past season?
Favorite play? Let me see. For myself?
Yes.
They put me at running back. I got a handoff. I got vertical. I talked a bunch of trash because I always say I could play running back in any other position.
I was going to say, because I've watched your whole career. Yeah. I don't remember you getting a lot of rush attempts. So
they're not ready for that. They're not ready for that. That's another layer of me that we have yet to peel back.
There we go. All right, higher or lower than the 4?
High.
Another push.
I think they're cheating. I need to shuffle these cards.
Do you want to answer a hard question instead?
No. That's good.
Okay, we'll answer another easy one. All right, you and I have known each other for a long time, so I feel comfortable asking you about this. You are known for the heat, fashion heat on Instagram. Give me some fashion advice.
I actually like your swag because it's you.
Okay.
You know if I can give you any advice, continue to be yourself because this looks like you. If I see you out here dressing like me,
no one wants that.
You can't do it, but might not look like you, and this fits you.
No one wants
swag at the bottom a little bit, you know what I'm saying, just to show them that you're into sneakers a little bit, probably, I don't know. And then at the top, real cool. So.
A light sprinkling of swag.
Yeah,
all right, higher or lower than the 4?
Nina Ross, we're going high.
All right, we're going high, and he's right. It is a jack. You're crushing this game.
I can call it.
All right, tell me something about Josh Allen that people should know that they don't know.
They do know he throws up before the game.
Really?
Every game, and sometimes at halftime. It's like the Willie Beeman effect. Like you seen Willie Beeman in he throw up in the huddle? He doesn't throw up in the huddle, he throws up in the locker room. I don't know if he uses a stick of gum or anything. I'm not sure, but he does throw up.
Had no idea.
Willie Beeman effect. But Bean was a baller too.
Yeah, well, I guess it's working for him.
Correlate. Maybe I should start throwing up. I don't know.
All right, higher or lower than the jack?
Low.
All right, that was another easy one. All right.
I can do this with my eyes closed.
I mean, you really could. All right, what's the worst, like, football cliche out there that people in the media say that we need to stop saying?
Let me just dead it right now. Receivers are divas.
Okay, expand on that. Why?
This is fair. Listen, because as a receiver, I think people get mad at receivers because they want them to act like linemen. But you're not a lineman.
Right.
Linemen don't necessarily score touchdowns or catch passes. I feel like they want you to have a lineman mindset or like a fullback mindset.
Right.
Not saying that they're not great people, but they don't get a lot of the love and shine that they should.
Sure.
So, I mean, I think partly of scoring a touchdown, you should celebrate. And I feel like, you know, they want you to kind of find that median, and it's just like, what do you want from us?
Well, it's all back to being yourself, like you said earlier.
Right. I'm just trying to fight for my receivers right now.
All right, higher or lower than the 2?
Low, actually. We're going ace.
Wrong. All right, last one here. This is a hard question.
Gotcha.
Listen, man, what happened in the second half, back half of the season? Because, I mean, I remember you in the first half. I was like, this guy's on pace for maybe the best season of his career.
Yeah.
What happened in the second half? Was it the change in the offense? Were you not 100% healthy? Like, what was the deal?
Yeah, like, I mean, I'm looking at the same picture you're looking at. The first 8 games, I had 864. I was looking at like, damn, like, I might have the best statistical career I've ever had. I was aiming for 17, 18. And I was like, shit, we on schedule, you know what I'm saying? And it's crazy because I had 864 with like within the offense that, you know, people are trying to stop me. Like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like the Giants game and the multiple games, I was getting double, triple guys
they
everywhere.
know who the dog is.
Yeah, so like I felt like just the first half we had something going, but, you know, we were a little inconsistent and, you know, we had a change in coaching staff. We had a change in this, and just that back half, it was a different image on what our season was looking like. So for me, I would say mainly it was just that, like, you know, we were trying to do different things to win. I was trying to fall in line under the just whatever I can do, being a good teammate. You know, I don't want to be cliche, but I was trying to do everything I could just to kind of stay in that right mind frame and just, you know, continue to be a good guy. You know, for me, like, it was crazy because I was saying, like, it's not osmosis or by chance that I have 864 in the first 8 games, and then the tail end of my season doesn't look nothing like my first 8 because I'm the same person, you know what I'm saying, for the most part. But for me, I just was saying, like, I think just the change done there, and we just, as an offense, was trying to find ways to win. And we were winning, running the ball. You know, Jimbo came alive, and a lot of guys came alive. So, I mean, I take all the credit and I take all the blame if it's on me. But for me, I would just say I think it was just a shift in everything that was going on. You know, because I've had things like that happen in the past. Like, I've had a different coach. I think when I was in Minnesota, you different OC or different this, and, you know, things are subject to change, and, you know, you kind of got to roll with the punches.
I was going to say, I remember you and I talking about this years ago.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Like,
crazy.
This is the receiver position. Circumstances and things change, and even if you're playing at the best of your abilities,
it don't matter. You'll fall on the sword regardless. And I mean, individually, accolades and statistics, I know people don't say it's not that, but at the end of the day, it's a job and it is a numbers game. You know what I'm saying? So
100%.
at the end of the day, I can hang my hat on it. I'll be fine.
All right, you're here on behalf of Gatorade. Tell us what you got going on there.
I'm obviously here on behalf of Gatorade. Check my jacket out. If you don't like the jacket, I don't like you. But here on behalf of Gatorade, trying to let everybody know it's a membership platform, Gatorade ID actually, that you can customize your own bottles, just like this one. It has my name on it somewhere. Go to Gatorade.com, check it out, and go get your own.
Boom. Stefon Diggs, appreciate the time, man.
My guy.
Always good
Thank
to
you
see
so
you, buddy.
Give him some love. Yeah. Y'all have a good one. Hey, make sure y'all count these cards. He's cheating. What's up, guy? How you doing? What's up?